Hi everybody, my name is Jan Dufour and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I'm going to try to do a quick unboxing video. This is about our new catalog, which I can only show you the cover of currently. It's got a similar look to the front. There's lots of fun new things inside. I'm going to put that away and share with you some things. First of all, some housekeeping. I have a blog. It's called stampmesilly.com. If you want to reach me, you can email me at jandufour@yahoo.com. As I said, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you want to order anything from me, if you don't currently have a demonstrator, first of all, you can send me an email with your address and I'd be happy to send you a new catalog. Or you can just go ahead and do the online catalog and order from me at jandufour.stampinup.net. So I'm going to take these away. I have a little bit more room. I'm going to start with the new in colors. Every year, Stampin' Up! Introduces 5 new colors, and they get rid of 5 old colors that are already 2 years old. So this year, we're getting rid of Misty Moonlight and a few others. That one was my favorite. But we've introduced these. They're so very bright and sweet. They look wonderful together. They're kind of a tropically styled thing for water and the sky and, you know, parakeets, which that's the name of it, Parakeet Party. This is Sweet Sorbet. At first in the catalog, and you know when you see pictures of colors, it's not always accurate. I'll try to adjust the white so that white balance so that you get a good idea. But this is actually kind of more reddish. And I'm going to pull out a piece. This is our Poppy Parade. So it is in the red family, although there's some pink. And then I think the closest would probably be polished pink, and obviously it's nowhere near that pink. And I really did think that it was going to be a real pinky pink, and it's not. It's more of a reddy pink. And there is an actual pink of Blushing Bride. So I was not flabbergasted, but I was surprised. That came, I'm trying to get rid of my other cards, that came, and it's less pink than I thought it would be, although it is on the pink side of red. So those are Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Starry Night, yes, Orchid Oasis, which is a purpley blue, and then Tahitian Tide, which is in the teal-ish family or turquoise-ish family. I'll let you decide on those. So of course we have our markers in all of those colors. Oops, I'm not getting the purple one out, the orchid one. So we have those. We have our blending, and this year they gave us each color. Last year there was only 4 out of the 5 that had a color. But there you have it. Now these, I'll just warn you, these look very similar to these. That's just the color of the cap. There is much more of a difference. But those are 5 blending brushes. Stick those back away. I got some very wonderful metallic, what do they call it? Shimmer. I think they call it shimmer. Metallic woven ribbon. It's 1/4 inch. It's real nice because you can tie bows very easily with it. And apparently, let me see if I can open this kind of quickly. Whoops. You can spread it out, which I saw somebody do online, which made it kind of interesting. Not kind of, made it interesting in a different way that I would have thought of using it. But anyway, so apparently, although it's an 1/8 of an inch, I believe, you can spread it out and make it look wider. So There you go, to give you an idea. You can make it a little bit wider, but when you pull it, it goes back to where it belongs. So each of the in colors comes with a new metallic. Of course, we always have our stamp pads. So we've gotten our stamp pads, and I'm not sure if you're new, if you know what to do with our stamp pads. So I'll show one real quick. First, you have to open it up by taking, everything has plastic on it nowadays. In the back, you're gonna start by taking this little thing up, but leaving the colors there. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking off this, and this you can throw away. This year there are 2 plain ones. That's because we no longer have a market in Japan, so they left us with 2 plain ones. And what I do is on the inside, I take a plain one. Just have to get it up and lay it in here. This is probably the hardest one, just getting it in the groove, but it'll go. And that's just so that when you see this pad, it's difficult to tell what color it is. This will give you an idea of what color you really wanted. And then the one with the name on it, Orchid Oasis, I take and put on the front of the pad, right down at the bottom. Orchid Oasis. Now we have the extra ones. I used to put one on this end in a different language, and it's really not necessary. If you are stacking, because these are made to stack now, you'll notice there's a little, let's see, we'll do it on this one. There's a little groove there and a little leg there, so they stack. I don't do them that way, but apparently, although they seem to fit quite well, apparently they will stack better if you pull this whole thing off, which I'll do later. So those are our colors and ink pads. I got a couple more in color things to show you. This is the matte decorative dots, and I like them because they come in 2 different sizes, which is always useful. And then of course they have all the different color dots. So you're gonna wanna mix and match those. Then we got, ooh, glimmer paper. Now, unlike some sparkly paper, this does not come off. So, no sparkles, still no sparkles, which is nice because there's nothing I hate more than glitter on the floor. But as you can see, it's an ombre color, and it goes through all of our beautiful colors. So those are the in color ones. And then we have our new designer series paper. All of our papers, whether you buy the in colors, the older ones that are still in till next year, or the new ones, or any of our 4 categories, every year Stampin' Up! Changes the pattern. So this is one pattern, as you can see. And then, oops, yeah, this is the other pattern. So, and then on the other side, you have a very muted grid, and the other side is polka dots. So there's 4 different patterns in the colors. Try to put these back together. And of course they come, and when you get the regals or the naturals or whatever, there will be 10 colors, and you only get 2 of each, I believe. But anyway, so these are the new in colors and the new patterns of in colors. So awesome. All right, so that's it for the colors. So as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I don't do a lot of selling, although you're more than welcome to order from me. But I do love the benefits I get with being a demonstrator. I get free sets in the mail. Just here, have this. This was to show for the new catalog. There was 4 different sets. I got Bottled Happiness. This was on my I want list, not I gotta have list. But because I did get it, when I did my pre-order, I went ahead and got just the punch. Now, I didn't pay for this, so I can't complain. Of course, I don't get the 10% off like you get when you order. So this is a punch that will punch out this bottle. And then I went ahead and got, although I don't do a lot of 3D shaker type cards for sending in the mail, this is a great, these are the little domes that go over them once you have it, to make a shaker card. And you can put anything in there. I've seen dried flowers, just all kinds of different fun things, spices or whatever. But we also have these effervescent little, ooh, my goodness, and they're going to be all over because they're round. But anyway, different sizes, and as you can see, it picks up color, which will be fun to put inside the shakers. Oops. So that's bottled happiness. I will get rid of this so I can have some more room. I'm going to go ahead and show you some paper first. Now these are all kinds of different colors. Oops, I picked up one too many. Yeah. So this is a hostess gift. You can order this, and I'll have to pick it up in two because there's a ton of paper in here. They really packed it in. So as you can see, there's flowers and grids, little swirls and swishes and flowers, stripes, subtle patterns, cute little bikes, boulder patterns. That's only half the stack, people. It keeps going. More subtle patterns, bold stripes, cute kites. These are wonky stripes, which I kind of think are interesting. Here's some more flowers and leaves, and then birds, flying birds. So this I thought was a really interesting and inexpensive. I think this is for your reward dollars, and I want to say it's $13, which you've already earned. So it doesn't really cost you money, but you know what I mean. It's something you can order with your reward money. Then I got these because I wanted to see what they did or looked like or how they were. These are beautiful. So this is called Pretty Prints. And they're in just 4 different colors. I want to say, let's see, Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Evening Evergreen. And of course, they mix them in some of them. So Gorgeous Grape. Just about half of our colors, I'm kidding, are in there. But as you can see, there's like feathers and flowers, and on the back side, some of these make beautiful scrapbook pages, or you can cut them up to make them different looks on your cards. But they're just really stunning, beautiful colors. So that was something I had to see. Another one, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell what they look like in the catalog, and you just know that they're going to be pretty because they're just Stampin' Up papers and they're really nice. This is called Brushed. Oops, I turned it over. Those are nice pieces of heavy cardstock or card chipboard. Brushstroke 12 by 12 specialty. And so there's only 3 of them in here. They were $5, but you know, $1.33 or $1.70, 67 or whatever it comes out to be isn't bad. It is a thinner piece of paper. It's not something you're going to make a card out of, but certainly layering would be gorgeous. And I have no idea. I'll have to check on the tape, but I don't know if you can see that. But they're actually brush strokes of a brush, kind of in a feathery pattern, and it's iridescent, and it feels, there's a little bit of texture, but it looks like there's a lot of texture. And so there are the 3 that it comes with. These will make beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. All right, so now we're going to get to the stamps. The first one I want to talk about is flowering tulips, which if you have this year's catalog or the one that's about to go out, you would see this as a bundle, which means that when you buy the stamp set and this together, you get 10% off. In the new catalog, these are individual stamps. They're sets. They're not a bundle, so you don't get the 10%. So if this is a stamp set and die set that you have been interested in, I would urge you to buy it before May 3rd. So up until May 2nd, you can order this as a bundle and get your 10% discount. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and get it in the new catalog because they are there, which is why I kind of wanted to talk about those. Those off to the side. This is one of the Hostess sets. Sit, stay, relax. Relish the day. I like that. And of course, there's two cats. I'm sorry, I've got the hiccups. 2 cats and a dog, missing you, wishing you were here, just sitting here thinking of you, which is, I think, is cute in there. And it is our red rubber one. So that's a Hostess. This is our new limited edition, what they call our, if you buy Stampin' Up! Things to make and sell, cards or whatever, the Angel policy states that you have to have some kind of statement that the images that were used were made from Stampin' Up! Now, all of the images, not all, most of the images have the little copyright sign down at the bottom. I'll show you this. So most of them have it already as part of the stamp. And I've found if you use a tone-on-tone, in other words, stamp with Versamark on a colored cardstock, or with a, Blushing Bride, a really light color, or if you package them, you could also only do it on the package cover. And then they also have just one single one that says Stampin' Up! But I do like that there's a hand stamped. The other one was nice because I sew as well, but it had more of that kind of thing. A paper hug from me, I think, is awesome too. So that is there. Stitchery is something that was in the old catalog. It's I think 50 cents more in the new catalog. So if you're interested in this one, I'm going to be making some pattern paper, I think, with this. I just think, the hand stitch look along the edges is pretty. And I hadn't had the opportunity to get that one. And this one I got because this is outside my comfort zone. This is not what I normally have. It is a distinctive stamp, I believe, although it doesn't say it on there. It's got those kinds of dots and marks that make it look multiple toned when you actually stamp them and use colors on them. So outside my comfort zone. My granddaughter is a panda freak. She loves pandas. So, and she's just starting to get into koalas because of Kiwi crates. Those are STEM projects that she gets once a month. For 2 years she had all pandas, which is why she was panda crazy. But she's moved into the koala crates, so we're going to try to foster that love. These are simple die folders that I got because I like the die folders. They may or they may not come with an actual stamp set. I just thought these are corners, like when you frame a picture, 2 different sets of frames, which I think are so pretty. And these here, they're all, inside stitched and they emboss a little bit. So I'm anxious to use these. If there's any of these things that I'm showing you that you really want to see, then please email me because I can certainly put that on the top of my list of ones to use because I'll be using all of these. This one's called Dots and Spots. And I thought this would be interesting for a couple of reasons. It's got big holes in them, as you can see. I think you can see. And it will cut them out. So you're going to have a whole bunch of little papers, which can make confetti, which would be very nice. But I also wanted to see if I could do a little bit of stitching. they're big and separated and far apart from each other, so I don't think that would take very long. And that would be something I would do just because I'm traveling, sitting in a car, wanting to do something with my hands. So I thought that would be interesting. I'll let you see that when I get it done. The last one by itself, it wasn't part of a bundle, is called Stylish Shapes. And this is just, it's kind of combining circles and squares, and it does have the inside and outside stitching, which I like, and a few banners in 4 different sizes, so you can do all kinds of texts from other sets that may not have a die for them. I think that'll come in handy. I'll put those to the side. Now we're going to get to some bundles and suites, and that'll be fun. This is a different kind of bundle, which means you get 10% off if you buy the stamp set and whatever goes with it. In this case, we have vellum, and it's cut to, I believe, 3 3/4. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5, which is what I consider the second layer in from a regular card. But we've got this, and then this. And then we have, I think there's, I want to say 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's this one too. 5, 10, 15. So there's 20 of these. And then there's 20 that are plain. And when you lay this on top of something, it just mutes it a little bit. So you can completely cover something and not do anything with the vellum, although there's lots of vellum tricks you can do. And I'll be doing a video on the joys of vellum and some of the tips and tricks you need, because glue shows through it, so you have to be careful what you do with that. And then this one is a shape set I already had, which is called Beautiful Shapes. Again, it's, you know, some circles, but they're like viney looking, that emboss in there. And then obviously the octagons and a few of these that you can use to fill in inside there. So I already had that, but they had Framed Occasions, which is a stamp set in the new catalog that, as you can see, is the polymer stamp, a photopolymer, but these cut out the different things, and you know, these sayings will go in there too. So I went ahead and bought this because I already had this. Then there's another another bundle called Sending, and I love this set. This was on my have-to-have set, so it was nice that it was on the pre-order. When we pre-order from the new annual catalog, they don't let us buy everything we want because they want to make sure that there's plenty for the customers. But Sending, and that is one of the die cuts, which makes it super fun, as you can see here. So when you cut this out, it is like the ghost around the stamped Sending here. So you can either cut it out of colored cardstock and ghost around it with that, or stamp it with colored cardstock or colored ink, and then ghost around it in any color you want. And then all of these flowers are available in here, and there's 2 sets of sentiments for the longer and the short ones, but it's sending smiles across the miles, all the good luck your way, sunshine to brighten your day, love and big hugs, birthday wishes, a note of thanks, a card to say hello, and comfort and strength. And I just think that that's such a good all-around card, and I love it when I can stamp quickly and run something through the die cut machine. And this one, because they're all small, can also be used in the mini. Put that aside. And this one is so cute. This one's called Sweet Songbirds. Love. This almost reminds me of like not a Disney, but kind of a cartoony one, which is fun, with the little nest and notes. A little bird told me, a little note of thanks. It's your special day. So happy you're here. You've got something to celebrate. Welcome and congratulations. And then you have this really cool builder punch, which will cut out, not all of them, it will cut out this songbird and, oh no, wait. Yeah, no, this songbird, it's the bigger one, because it's reversed, that's why I'm confused. So this with the parts, that is his wing and his some more tail feathers, etc. So, so I think this will end up being really cute too. And then I have another drawer full of stuff. Almost done. Got a few more. So this one is a suite, which means you can get just the stamp, which has got tons of little sets that will go in the tea bag tag, if you will. And of course you can make this lemon, orange, anything you want. Some really nice sentiments. And of course you get the, oops, I didn't open this one. You get the die cuts, or dies rather. And if you buy just this together, it's a bundle with 10% off. Or you can buy the whole suite. But I just wanted to show you, these are the dies, so you can cut out a cup, and you can also cut out this with the die cuts here, which would make it a little bit fun. You get to cut out multiple things at one time so that it doesn't take forever. You can cut out this or the leaf, of course the tag, and then some of the sentiments. So that's fun. But along with that, if you get the whole suite, and of course you can buy these other things separately if you're not ready to do a suite. I am finding, I should say, that buying this suite makes my life easy. It just, everything goes together. And I just think that it's a great way, rather than buy two sets, I'd rather buy a suite. And Stampin' Up's done a good job about making the suites less expensive. I mean, we've had some very elaborate suites and they had lovely things in it, but you know, the price point was a little bit high for a lot of people. So they've made these anywhere from 52 to 72, depending on how many things are added. But this is the designer series paper, and they're so cute. I'll show you both sides first. Let's start with this, and obviously lemons and tea things, and then you always have to have some flowers, some teacups, some more flowers, ferns, flowers, teapots, and I love this one, sending flowers, etc. And then you turn these around and you have subtle patterns, which is always helpful, especially if you cut it down, you know, and use both patterns on each one, because they'll match. Oops, if you can see, this is the back side of that, so obviously it goes together. I'm going to want to put those back together in the right order. But here are the rest of the patterns, which are nice and simple. So that's good. And then the last part of this suite are these really cool cards. You hardly don't have to do anything to get this. I thought I had opened all of these, but apparently not. But with the cards, and again, all of this is sold separately as well. Yeah, I almost think you could just send it with a sentiment on it, really. You would not have to do very much. So here are the cards. I guess this is a piece of cardstock out, or cardboard out. So here are the cards. They fold in half, and you have cute decorated cards. And I believe there's 20 of them. Yes. So there's 20 cards. And then look at the envelopes. You should never send a naked envelope, and I do it all the time. I'm terrible. But look at these decorated envelopes. And then it curls around on the side so that when you fold down one of these envelopes, look how sweet that is. Oh, can't wait to use these. And I am a tea drinker, so that makes it more fun. My sister said, well, of course you're getting that one. It's like, yes, of course I'm getting that one. And then the very last suite I have, I'm sure you're getting ready to be done, in case your taste is not the same as mine. But this is also a suite. Again, you can get the bundle. He's all that. This is obviously a more masculine one. And then they have this. Just throwing things on the floor. And that Julia Childs used to do that. So did, there was the Quilt in the Day lady used to throw her scraps over her head. But some really cool cuts, I think, that would make very interesting things. And of course, all of the different sentiments and label type things that go with these kind of things. And then, so this can come just as a bundle or individually. And then this is paper. I must have missed this whole sheet. It was in the second drawer. But these are the masculine pages that you can use. And I say masculine, I haven't flipped them all. Oh, these are cute. They have little pigs and it's like a barbecue. How funny. And then orange stripes on the back. These are ties and shoes and a few mustaches thrown in. The black plaid is cute. Classic cars. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I knew there was something extra cool about it. And all of your, these are already like punched. You get 2 whole packages of them and they punch out and you can use them like ephemera. So you don't even have to stamp. I mean, you can just punch this out, flap it on some paper, and you're good to go with a whole bunch of male-oriented type cards. And then the last one is the camping, which is awful cute. So I was really excited about this. That's something they hadn't done in a while. It would make great scrapbooking pages, which I'm going to try to do a few more scrapbooking pages than I have done. And then these are rustic metallic adhesive backed dots. So all of this stuff that Stampin' Up! Has now are all adhesive backed, which I appreciate doing. But these are like, it's sort of like the brushed, I can't say it, they're brushed butterflies, but there's another B word in there and I don't know what it is. But these are like, not oil bronze because they're more gold than that, but there is, you know, a little bit of sheen to it, but the old look, and it looks lovely with, of course, all of this. I hope you found my unboxing video fun. Again, you can contact me at jandufour@yahoo.com. You can look at my blog, which is stampmesilly.com. And then you can shop with me at jandufour.stampinup.net. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe down below. Give me a thumbs up if you don't want to subscribe, but you enjoyed the video. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye.